Hi, junior high Explorer groups. Um, Welcome back. Let's get started right away on our new semester of the Explore program. And first thing I wanted to point out is the website has changed, it's up to date. So if you go to the calendar, all the new days are there, the new deadlines. We're going to start right there. And notice on the 15th, so about a week and a half, your proposals are due, which is it's the form that has the big idea and the detailed questions on it. And then your competency contract is due on that Friday. Okay, notice there is no presentation proposal, and now you do have a timeline due, and we'll talk about that a little bit more later, but I just wanted you to be aware of that. So all your deadlines are here. You can come on here and look. No excuses. Take control of your own learning and know those deadlines. Do not expect your advisors to keep telling you over and over again what those are. You can look them up yourself. Okay, so let's go see what's due on that Friday the 15th. Okay, cut some of that out. All right, so junior high, you need to do a competency contract right here and a project proposal form. So let's start with that one. You'll click on that. Make sure when you open it, you save it. Well, I probably don't want to use that one. That's a PDF. So you can do that. You can do an open with, but it would probably be better to do this one and to download the file. Okay, and you're going to open that and then make sure right away when it's open to either do file save as or file make a copy. Okay, and call it your name. Okay, so I'm going to do a save as in this one. If you're in Google Drive, you're going to make a copy and then call it your name and call it your proposal. Okay, and then immediately click up there and share it with your advisor. Okay, so this will be your name, whatever you're going to call your project, your big idea, which is just a couple sentences on what you're thinking you're going to do. It doesn't have to be exact, doesn't have to have all the details yet. It's just, so I have an idea to create a video game that helps younger students do math. That's your big idea. I'm sorry, my dogs are barking. Okay, then your detailed questions. You should kind of know how to do that. I'm not going to go over that again with you. There are hints on the website to do that. Katie, will you get them to be quiet, please? So, and then how you will gain the knowledge. That could be I'll do research on the internet. I will watch other people do this. I'll talk to my dad. I'll whatever. I want to see multiple ways you're going to gain the knowledge to do that. Then this is the high school one. I clicked on the wrong one. Yours does not say this. Yours just says make sure you have your competency contract attached. Make sure you sign this. It says I did not just go find this idea online and steal it. So make sure you sign it to prove that you did that. Then that's saved and that one is done. Then you have to do this one that says competencies contract. So you go back to the website, okay? And I go back to my junior high students and I choose a competency contract there. And this time I'll get it right. I'm going to click for the junior high. I should have done that on the last one. You should get the idea. Okay, immediately I'm going to go here, file, make a copy, Mrs. Tools, competency contract. Okay, make sure you do that. Immediately save it with your advisor. Save it, share it with your advisor right here. Okay, notice on your junior high ones, I already put the soft skill ones in. So these are ones you're required to do. The first is what the actual competency is. The second is ideas for how you can meet it. The third is specific things to do for proofs. And then the final thing is where your advisor is going to sign it. So it's going to be the advisor in your content area. On your soft skills, that's going to be your Explore advisor. So let's say you're in Mr. Kern's class. He'll sign this one, this one, this one, and this one. Those are all the ones you're going to do together. The first four, that's numbered wrong, sorry. That should be a 4. We'll fix that. Okay, he's going to sign those first 4 after you guys agree. This is how I'm going to meet those. Then the next ones, you're going to go to your competency list. Okay, this is your junior high competency list. It's not quite done. It will be by the time you guys get here, but I'll show you some. So we'll use one of mine. Like right here, it'll say media arts. Let's say you're going to design a logo for a business you've come up with. That's how you're going to meet one of your competencies. You'll go to media arts and you say, is it media arts or visual arts? Well, right here, I have described media arts includes logo design, includes newsletter design, website design, flyers, videos, etc. So you know it's media arts. Visual arts is not logo design. It's drawing things out, stuff like that. It'll say the name of the teacher that you need to have sign off on this on the side. And so it'll say generate, conceptualize, and organize media ideas. So that's my competency, media arts number 1. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy that out. I'm going to go to Mrs. Toole's competencies I made over here. I'm going to put media arts 1, and then I'm going to paste that in there. Control V is your paste. Okay, I'm going to go back over to my list and go, how did she say I'm going to prove this? Or how is in normal language? I'll sketch out multiple ideas for my creation, organize those ideas into ones I'll pursue and ones I won't, create an organizational plan of how I accomplish those. Okay, I understand that. I can do that. So I'm going to copy that out and I'm going to put that in here. I missed the S there. Okay, this is how I'm going to meet this competency. Then I'm going to go look at the proof. The proof is show the sketched ideas you created, 3 to 5. Show you, okay, all this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and post that in there, but this proof does not have to be this. This is just an idea. So if I'm generating, conceptualizing, and organizing ideas, okay, this probably is a really good start. I could leave this, but then what you'd have to do is come see me and we'll talk through your idea. And I'll say, what are you doing? Are you doing a logo? Are you doing a website? What are you doing? And if you say, oh, I'm doing a logo for this, I would say, well, I want you to have more than 5 ideas because logo ideas are really easy to sketch. So we're going to change this. We're going to agree to, I'm going to say, I think you can easily do 10. And because you're such a good person, you're going to say, okay, yeah, Mrs. Toole, I can do 10. So we're going to put in here, show the 10 sketched ideas you created. Show your reference photos. I don't know that you'll need reference photos for a logo. That would be for maybe something else. Show your written out organization. So that would be like a list or circles on my drawings of which sketch I'm actually going to make, and write on there why it's a good choice, and then write on the others why they are not a good choice. And then that would probably be enough for this. So an organizational plan of accomplishing your piece. So then we will say then you're going to come up that have a plan. So I'm going to do design the one idea on the computer. So I'm just going to say write out a plan of how to meet this design. And I will encourage you to say, I'll have a rough draft by this date. I'll have a final draft by this date. I will show it to Mrs. Toole for feedback by this date. I will make the changes, and then I'll have a completed logo by that date. Okay, so that would be the written out plan. So those would be the things I would want from you. If we all agreed on that, that's how you're going to meet that. I will sign here. Okay, and you could sign in the same box too, or really at the end, you're just going to sign once to show that you agreed to it. But if you want to put a little check mark back next to it, so you're like, yeah, I agree to this one, it's good to go, I'm doing that. You're going to do that for all the rest of your competencies. So that should be 5 other competencies. And you may not have 5 different teachers. You may have 2 or 3 different teachers. Remember, one has to be from a core. Okay. Put that in there, but that's how you will do that contract. Then basically it's like contracting for a grade. So if you show up with 10 sketched out ideas, you've written on each one, which one's good, which one's bad, you've come up with a timeline on which one I'm going to do, and you have all your planning out, all your different deadlines for that logo, and you come to me at the end of the semester, and actually you're going to come to your advisor at the end of the semester with all those things listed out that I said were okay, and you show that to your advisor at the end, you're going to get 100% on that competency, because this is a contract and we agreed to that. Now, if you come in and you only have 8 sketches done, that's an 80% of that one. That's going to knock that down. If you don't have a timeline at the end, that's going to knock it down, because those were things we agreed to and you didn't do. So you didn't meet your end of the contract, so you're not going to get an A on there. That just makes sense, right? So that's how this little contract works. So if you have questions on that, ask your advisor first. If you're still stuck, you can ask me. Try asking me by email quick first, and I will try to answer every day. I'll get on there. If you don't get an answer right away, come down and see me in the morning. Come down and see me during study hall. I might let you come down and explore. Call first. It just depends on how busy we are. Okay. You cannot come down without a pass. So make sure we have a pass and I can help you with that. But hopefully, I think your advisors will know what they're doing on that and you can figure that out. So hopefully you understand your competency contract. Make sure you realize this takes some work. Do not start on Thursday the 14th and plan to have this done on the 15th. There's no way you can go see your different advisors and get this signed off on if you wait till the last day to get it done. And you're fired. I mean, your lack of planning does not make an emergency on their part. So don't expect them to drop everything on Friday to help you. Okay? Work on this ahead of time. Get these things going. Get these things done. You better should. How's that good English? You better be working on these by Monday. Let's see, what would that be? The 11th for sure. Okay? No later than that should you be going around and getting these signed and figured out with your advisors. Okay? So on the 15th, you'll turn this in with all of them signed, and you will turn in your project proposal. Okay? All right. Good luck.